Sorry.
It was there. It was there. And we got it.
I appreciate it.
I'd like to see what.
Yeah. It's the game plan.
We only have 10 minutes.
Okay, this meeting of the City University of New York's Board of Trustees is called to order. I now move that this meeting convene an executive session pursuant to Article 7, Sections 105C, D, E, and F of the Public Officers Law to discuss matters pertaining to personnel, investigations, litigation, and collective negotiations. May I have a second? Second. All right, the board will reconvene in public session following this executive session. We are in executive session. Back in public session. Everyone should take a moment to mute their cell phones. CUNY TV is transmitting the public sessions of this meeting live on the CUNY Board of Trustees website at www.cuny.edu/livestream. On December 9th, 2025, the Board of Trustees convened the Manhattan Borough public hearing regarding items on the calendar agenda for the December 15th, 2025 Board of Trustees meeting, which was chaired by Trustee Angela Vivolo. 29 people registered to testify, and 19 people presented testimony in person. Speakers included members of the PSC Union, full-time and adjunct faculty, and students. Many speakers highlighted the need for physical infrastructure improvements at the City College of New York, Medgar Evers College, the New York City College of Technology, and Queens College. Speakers asked the administration to develop remediation plans, timelines for construction and upgrades, and maintain communication with staff on campuses regarding the construction projects. Members of the PSC called on the university to increase the budget request and dedicate more money to hire full-time faculty and staff. Speakers also testified to concerns over free speech and expression on campuses. As always, the testimonies have been shared with the board and the Chancellery, as well as posted to the trustee website. Before I go to the Chancellor, let me take a moment to acknowledge the tragic shootings at Brown University and the horrific events in Australia. These events are unsettling to all of us. One, in looking at a college campus where we will always want to see safety and security. And another, where people were targeted and killed for their religious beliefs and who they are. As a university, I'd like to confirm our commitment to safety, to care for one another, and to the values of inclusion, respect, and human dignity. And in that spirit, let me thank my colleagues, the trustees, our students, faculty, and staff for the work that you do every day to strengthen CUNY and support one another. As we look ahead to the new year, I wish everyone moments of rest, reflection, and peace, and a 2026 grounded in hope and resilience. Chancellor, your comments.
Thank you, Chair Thompson, trustees, presidents, and vice chancellors. Happy holidays and welcome to our final meeting of 2024. I want to echo the 25.
Moving right along, there we
Yes,
go.
yes.
It only seems like,
Time travel,
it only
yes.
seems like it's forever.
Yes. Want to echo the chair's commentary on the condolences to the Brown University community and also to the horrific shooting in Australia, and our condolences and our thoughts, and in particular to the members of the Jewish community as they get ready to celebrate Hanukkah. In the case of going back to the Brown University shooting, I also want to reassure, just 2 days prior to the shooting, the Central Cabinet completed our active assailant tabletop exercise. It's a reminder for all of us to stay vigilant. Our colleges regularly hold similar drills and work closely with the local authorities, and all employees review active shooter protocols annually as part of our mandatory workforce violence prevention training. So I just want to make sure that, remind everybody that those trainings are really, really important. We all hope we never have to deal with any such situation. CUNY also has an emergency operations plan and uses CUNY Alert for emergency campus-wide communications. I urge everybody to make sure that your CUNY Alert is operational and that we have the right way to contact you in the case of any kind of emergency. I also want to echo Chair Thompson in officially welcoming Akeem Pollock from your college to his first board meeting as a student trustee. Yeah, you can give Akeem is an international student, and I'm going to let Trustee Clark say the country from where he's from. Jamaica, and I have served with the student government and the student government at York, and has been a delegate and vice chair for legislative affairs at the USS, and is now his 39th chairperson. We're delighted to be working with you. I had the chance to meet with you prior to, and it's very much look forward to working with you and the rest of your team in the USS. So welcome.
Thank you.
We are in the middle of the season of giving that started with CUNY Tuesday campaign, and I'm grateful to report on the generous support that we have received. A record number of more than 5,600 donors have so far raised more than $4.6 million, and you can still donate at cunytuesday.org through December 31st. So if you have not done so, it would be a great way to show your support to your favorite CUNY campus. I am also pleased to report on 3 other generous gifts. Probably many of you have read that Lehman College received a historic $50 million gift, the largest in the school history, from the Mackenzie Scott Foundation to fund scholarships, student support, and career success programs. City Tech received a $3 million unrestricted gift, the school's largest alumni contribution in the past decade, from the state of alumnus David Yuen Kwon Lu. CUNY has also received more than $1 million from the Carroll Foundation to advance key initiatives that include CUNY Beyond and support for food pantries in 7 of our campuses. And speaking of food access and food insecurity, I was pleased to join Baruch President David Wu at his college Bearcat Food Pantry last month for a food drive organized by Baruch Public Safety Office. They collected over 800 items that have helped to support the students facing food insecurity, one of the many additional great things that our campus public safety do in many of our campuses. As Chair Thompson mentioned in his remarks, a few items were brought up at the public hearing last week that I would like to address. First, at the Medgar Evers Library, a water leak issue continues to be addressed by the facilities team, and a comprehensive capital project to fix it is ready to be bid. College participants in a labor management meeting with the PSC last Wednesday confirmed that at Queens College, the air quality in Delaney Hall has been tested several times by independent contractors and no asbestos has been found. The employees have been moved to an alternate space until the construction is complete, though they have access to their offices if they need anything. And regarding the payments associated with our last PSC contract, all the lump sum signing bonuses have been paid. The retroactive pay increases have been paid to every PSC member except for retro increases related to second jobs. These are individuals that have 2 payrolls at CUNY, and that is a group of about 2,400 employees in the senior colleges. The processing to get this done has to be done manually, and we expect it to be completed in the next month. Now back to the other university updates in some key recent announcements. Many of you came to my State of the University address in late October at the historic Bronx General Post Office building, which is now going to become part of Ostos Community College. Thank you for your support, and to the board chair for his remarks. It was really wonderful to have the chance to gather and celebrate some of the accomplishments we're most proud of. I was happy to announce that our enrollment is still growing. Almost final fall figures indicate that enrollment across the university has increased 4% over a year ago, continuing a 3-year upward trend. In total, that means about 10,000 additional students compared to last fall, for a combined total enrollment growth of 9%, or about 21,000 students since 2022. During our free application period, which ran from October 27th to November 21st, we received more than 54,000 freshman applications, which was on par with the robust response we received last year. I'm looking forward to welcoming a majority of those applicants to CUNY next fall. At the State of the University address, I also announced the launch of CUNY Beyond, our ambitious plan to make career exploration central to every student's college experience, starting on their first day on campus. CUNY Beyond aims to triple the number of students who participate in paid internship opportunities and serve 180,000 CUNY graduates annually by the end of the decade. The success of this important work will be boosted by our expanding industry connections. As an example, the New York Jobs CEO Council recently announced that nearly 10,000 CUNY students have been hired by the city's largest private sector employers during our 5-year partnership. Last month, I had the privilege to attend our second Unity Dinner at John Jay College, a wonderful event that was hosted in partnership with the United Negro College Fund, Hillel, and the Blue Square Alliance Against Hate. Special thanks to President Mason for hosting these dinners, which celebrate and channel our diversity and complement our efforts at CUNY to foster understanding and respect through constructive dialogue. We're also engaging with local communities and helping more students enter college with confidence, credits, and the preparation they need to succeed. To that end, President Anderson of Brooklyn College and I visited the yeshiva of Flatbush Joel Braverman High School earlier this month to highlight the expansions of CUNY's dual enrollment College Now program to include independent religious schools. I want to take this opportunity to congratulate the College of Staten Island's, the Lucille and J. Chasanoff School of Business, which earned accreditation from the AACSB International, a globally recognized symbol of excellence in business education. The school is among an elite 6% of business schools worldwide to achieve the distinction, underscoring its commitment to academic rigor, innovation, and growth. Last week, I had the honor of delivering the keynote at the Middle States Commission on Higher Education's annual conference, which was attended by 1,500 college and university leaders from throughout the Middle States region. I talked about the work we are doing at CUNY to put access, affordability, completion, and post-graduation success at the center of everything we do, even as we confront the challenges that are reshaping higher ed. A few quick shout-outs before I wrap up. 2 Brooklyn College professors and a Graduate Center doctoral student have received nominations for the 2026 Grammy Awards. Congratulations to Tanya Leon, Sydney Outlaw, and Han Chen. At last month's new faculty reception, which I had the honor of co-hosting with our interim executive vice chancellor, Alicia Alvero, we welcomed 240 new faculty members to CUNY. And last week, at the central office holiday party, we celebrated employees with 40 or more years of service. Their commitment to CUNY and our students was deeply inspiring. I would like to take a moment to thank Jeff Rodos, who's retiring this month, for his exceptional service as Vice Chancellor for Government Affairs. Where is Jeff? Thank you, Jeff, for your advocacy and your expertise, which has really greatly benefited CUNY and all the team personnel, and we wish you all the best, and don't have too much fun in retirement, please, okay? And in that spirit too, Want to give my congratulations to a great personal friend and friend of CUNY, HES President Guillermo Linares, on his upcoming retirement after 50 years in public service. It has been an honor to serve alongside him as chancellor and to note the impact of his decades of service and his profound belief in the promise of education. We extend our sincere appreciation for all he has done to lift the people of New York City and New York State. And did I say that he was a CUNY alum? Okay, so thank you, and please convey our love to your dad, Mayra. We are all aware of the upcoming transition at City Hall and looking forward to working with the incoming administration. I am proud that Mayor-elect Mondani has appointed 20 CUNY faculty and staff to his transition committees, and I also want to congratulate the Infulihan of the CUNY Institute for State and Local Governance on his appointment as first deputy mayor. And now to wrap things up, I am thinking of our students who are taking their finals this week and wishing them luck as they finish those last remaining projects and exams. And to the faculty who are going to be grading all those exams and those projects, and to the staff who are supporting our students to this very tense time, I want to thank them all, and to everyone here and to all our community members, I wish you a joyful and peaceful holiday season that includes the chance to spend time with loved ones and savor your favorite traditions. Happy Hanukkah to everyone who's celebrating this week, and we'll see you all in 2026, and I'm looking forward to another year of progress as we work together to support our students and lift our city. I would like to close with a video message from one of the central office colleagues that I mentioned earlier, Charlotte Henson Butler, who was honored last week for her 44 years of service at CUNY. She mentioned to me that it was really 51 because we didn't count some times in which she was working as a part-timer, right? But in addition to being a longtime employee in student recruitment and admissions, Charlotte is also an alumni of our SEEK program with degrees from Hunter and Queens colleges. I love the wisdom and perspective that she shares with us in this video, and can we play the video, please?
Reward comes when I'm in the street and somebody just pops up and taps me and says, "Do you remember me?" And I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't. Well, I remember you because you came to my class and you provided information about college. Let me tell you what I'm doing right now. That's the rewarding piece, where I did in fact make a difference in someone's life. So I started in '73 and I'm still here. CUNY has been good to me. All of the positions that I have in fact held, there've been more ups than downs. And I kind of think that as a result of that, it's my responsibility to make sure that I can provide the same information for the individuals that want to continue. So to all of my colleagues, continue to do what you're doing and do the best that you can, because you do in fact make a difference.
That was great.
Thank
Thank you, Chancellor. Let's now turn to the items requiring a vote today. Item number 1, the minutes of the regular board meeting and executive session of October 27th. I'd like to move item number 1. Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion on the minutes? Let's move to a vote. All those in favor? Any opposed or abstentions? That item is approved. Item number 2, the Committee on Governance. Let me now call on the Committee of Governance Chair, Ken Sunshine, to present and move the following items.
Mr. Chairman, the Board Committee on Governance considered the following matters at its meeting on November 24th, 2025, which I will now present to the Board. Item 2A is a resolution to amend the City University of New York Board of Trustees bylaws, Section 9.6C, promotions. Mr. Chairman, I present item 2A for the Board's consideration.
May I have a second for this item?
Second.
Any discussion? Let's now move to a vote. All of those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed or abstentions? That item's been approved.
Item 2B is a resolution to amend the university policy regarding the disposition of allegations of research misconduct, policy 124. Mr. Chairman, I present item 2B for the board's consideration.
May I have a second for this item?
Second.
Any discussion? I'll now move to a vote. All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed or abstentions? That item's approved.
Mr. Chairman, that concludes my report.
Brief, okay. Item number 3, the Committee on Audit and Compliance. I call on Committee on Audit and Compliance Chair Angelo Vivolo to present and move the following items.
Mr. Chairman, the Board Committee on Audit considered the following matters at its meeting on November 24th, which I will now present to the Board. Item 3A is a resolution to approve the fiscal year 2025 Uniform Guidance Report. Mr. Chairman, I present policy item 3A for the Board's consideration.
May I have a second for this item?
Second.
Any discussion? Let's move to a vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed or abstentions? That item's approved.
Item 3B is a resolution to approve fiscal year 2025 audited financial statements. Mr. Chairman, I present policy item 3B for the Board's consideration.
May I have a second for this item?
Second.
Any discussion? Let's move to a vote. All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed or abstentions? That item's approved.
Mr. Chairman, item 3C is a resolution to approve the fiscal year 2026 internal audit plan. Mr. Chairman, I present policy item 3C for the Board's consideration.
May I have a second for this item?
Second.
Any discussion? Let's move to a vote. All of those in favor? Aye. Any opposed or abstentions? That item's approved.
Mr. Chairman, I present item 3D is a resolution to approve the internal audit charter. Mr. Chairman, I present policy item 3D for the Board's consideration.
May I have a second for this item?
Second.
Any discussion? Let's move to a vote. All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed or abstentions? That item is approved.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. That concludes my report.
Thank you, trustee. Item number 4, Committee on Finance and Administration. Let me call on Committee on Finance and Administration Chair Henry Berger to present and move the following items.
Chair Thompson, the Board Committee on Finance and Administration considered the following matters at its meeting on November 24, 2025, which I will now present to the Board. Item 4A is a resolution to approve the university's fiscal year 2025 budget request. Mr. Chairman, I present policy item 4A for the Board's consideration.
May I have a second for this item? Is there any discussion?
The 2027 budget.
We worked this off here. I mean, if he was, no. Let me present, okay. Do I have a second for the item?
Second.
All right. Any discussion? Let's move on to a vote. All of those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed or abstentions? That item's approved.
Item 4B is a resolution to approve a contract for Ring Central Communication Solutions at the Borough of Manhattan Community College. Mr. Chairman, I present policy item 4B for the Board's consideration.
May I have a second for this item? Any discussion? Let's move to a vote. All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed or abstentions? That item is approved.
Item 4C is a resolution to approve a contract for faculty data management system at Queens College and Brooklyn College. Mr. Chairman, I present item 4C for the Board's consideration.
May I have a second for this item?
Second.
Any discussion? Let's move to a vote. All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed or abstentions? That item is approved.
Item 4D is a resolution to approve award of a contract for Corporate Counseling Associates, Inc. at CUNY. Mr. Chairman, I present policy item 4D for the Board's
May I
consideration.
have a second for this item?
Second.
Any discussion? Let's move to a vote. All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed or abstentions? That item's approved.
Item 4D is a resolution to approve the Personnel Matters Report of the Finance and Administration Committee. Mr. Chairman, I present item 4E for the Board's consideration.
May I have a second for this item?
One of my assistants.
Second.
Is there any discussion? Thank you, Derek. Any discussion on this item? No? All right, let's move to a vote. All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed or abstentions? That item is approved.
Items 4F through 4Q are resolutions to appoint regular and interim members of the Executive Compensation Plan. If anyone would like to pull any of them out, let us know and we can do it separately. But we'll do them all at once if we can. 4F is the City University of New York appointment, Dr. Michael Hodge as the University Dean of Special Programs. 4G at the City University of New York, the appointment of Dr. Andreas Sunishan as Senior University Dean for Adult Pathways and K-16 Initiatives. 4H at the City College of New York, appoint Dr. Mark Ostfield as Dean of the Colin Powell School for Civic and Global Leadership. 4I at the CUNY Graduate Center is the appointment of Dr. Julia Wrigley as Interim Associate Provost for Academic Affairs and Dean of Humanities and Social Sciences. 4J at Hunter College is the appointment of Jessica Alvarez as the Executive Council and Labor Designee. 4K at Hunter College is the appointment of Alexis Eggleton as Vice President for Institutional Advancement and Executive Director of the Hunter College Foundation Board. 4L at Hunter College is the appointment of Gustavo Ordonez as Vice President for Administration. 4M at Hunter College is to extend the appointment of Dr. Khurshid Navder as Interim Dean for the School of Health Professionals. 4N at John Jay College of Criminal Justice is extend the appointment of Daniel Matos as Interim Vice President for Enrollment Management and Student Affairs. 4O at Kingsbury Community College is the appointment of Dr. Dion Bergeron as Interim Vice President of Enrollment Management. 4P at LaGuardia Community College is the appointment of Kevin Martin as Dean of Institutional Effectiveness. And 4Q at Lehman College is the appointment of Dr. Wesley Pitts as Dean of Education. Mr. Chairman, I present policy items 4E through 4Q for the board's consideration.
May I have a second for these items?
Second.
Any discussion? All right, let's move to a vote. All of those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed or abstentions? Items 4E through 4Q have been approved.
Item 4R is a resolution to approve entering into a contract to retain a law firm to provide outside legal counsel on real estate matters. Mr. Chairman, I present item 4R for the board's consideration.
May I have a second for this item?
Second.
Any discussion? Let's move to a vote. All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed or abstentions? That item is approved.
Item 4S is a resolution to appoint Ann M. Fenton as Secretary of the Board of Trustees. Mr. Chairman, I present policy item 4S for the board's consideration.
May I have a second for this item?
Second.
I will just say something in discussion. Ann, I guess in the 6 or 7 months, has done an excellent job. And we really, and at the same point, our Deputy Secretary Dona has also done an excellent job. Along with, there is a great team in the Secretary's office, and I think we're all very proud of the work that all of them do. So to all of the Secretary's team, as well as to our new, in a minute, I hope, Secretary, job well done, all of you.
Thank you.
Job well done.
Thank you.
Any other comments? If not, we will move. Yes, sir.
I would, as a board member and as a committee chair, I couldn't do what I do without the support of the Secretary's office, and I thank you.
Thank you very much.
And I think we all echo that. They work along with us, and when we sit down at whether it's subcommittee, committee meetings, board meetings, you name it, a lot of the work has been done so that we can sit down and ask the correct questions, that we can move things forward. So again, it works well together. And as I said, Secretary's office continues to do a great job.
Just to concur, so many of us have worked hand in hand with our secretary, our interim secretary, and our confidential executive assistant among Tawanda Lewis and Tisha Mitchell. They're all such talent, and they care so much about CUNY. So thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you for your efforts and your value to CUNY and to this board.
Good job. All right, I guess we will move to a vote. All of those in favor? Aye. Any opposed or abstentions? That item has been approved. Congratulations, Ann.
Thank you.
Mr. Chairman, That concludes my shortest report of the year.
That is a holiday gift. Thank you so much. Item number 5, Committee on Education Policy. Let me call on Committee on Education Policy Chair Jill O'Donnell Tormey to present and move the following items.
Mr. Chairman, the Board Committee on Education Policy considered the following matters at its meeting on November 24th, 2025, which I'll now present to the Board. Item 5A1 is a resolution to reorganize the School of Health Sciences at the College of Staten Island. Mr. Chairman, I present policy item 5A1 for the Board's consideration.
May I have a second for this item?
Second.
Any discussion? Let's move to a vote. All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed or abstentions? That item's approved.
Item 5A2 is a resolution to close the Department of Security, Fire, and Emergency Management at the John Jay College of Criminal Justice. Mr. Chairman, I present policy item 5A2 for the Board's consideration.
May I have a second for this item?
Second.
Any discussion? We'll move to a vote. All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed or abstentions? That item's approved.
Policy item 5B1 is a resolution to amend the governance plan of Brooklyn College. Mr. Chairman, I present policy item 5B1 for the Board's consideration.
May I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? Let's move to a vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed or abstentions? That item is approved.
Policy items 5C1 through 5C2 are resolutions to award honorary degrees at the CUNY School of Medicine to Annie Mae Brown Jefferson and M. Bisher Omari. Mr. Chairman, I present policy items 5C1 through 5C2 for the Board's consideration.
May I have a second for these items?
Second.
Any discussion? Let's move to a vote. All those in favor? Any opposed or abstentions? Those items have been approved.
Items 5D1 through 5D7 are resolutions to appoint with immediate tenure pursuant to bylaw 6.2B. We'll take these all together. 5D1 is Jennifer Berklin as Associate Professor in the Department of Architecture at the City College of New York. 5D2, Amber Bemak as Associate Professor in the Department of Film and Media Studies at Hunter College. 5D3, Alora Chaudhry as Professor in the Department of Women and Gender Studies at Hunter. 5D4, Maria Logrippo as Professor in the Hunter Bellevue School of Nursing at Hunter College. 5D5, Dr. David W. Pantalone as a Professor in the Department of Psychology at Lehman. 5D6, Brian Winterman as Associate Professor in the Leonard Leaf Library at Lehman College. 5D7, Rita Kiki Idozi as Professor at the CUNY School of Labor and Urban Studies. Mr. Chairman, I present policy items 5D1 through 5D7 for the Board's consideration.
May I have a second for these items?
Sir.
Any discussion? All right, let's move to a vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed or abstentions? Items 5D1 through 5D7 have been approved.
Item 5E1 is a resolution to approve the Faculty Personnel Matters Report of the Education Policy Committee. Mr. Chairman, I present policy item 5E1 for the Board's consideration.
May I have a second for this item?
Second.
Any discussion? Let's move to a vote. All those in favor? Any opposed or abstentions? That item is approved.
Item 5E2 is a resolution requesting approval of the actions in the Curriculum and Academic Policy Dashboard Report. Mr. Chairman, I present policy item 5E2 for the Board's consideration.
May I have a second for this item?
Second.
Any discussion? Let's move to a vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed or abstentions? That item is approved.
Mr. Chairman, this concludes my report.
Thank you, trustee. Item number 6, the Committee on Advancement and External Affairs. Let me call on Committee on Advancement and External Affairs Chair Lorraine Cortez Vasquez to present and move the following items.
Mr. Chairman, the Board Committee for Advancement and External Affairs has considered the following matters at its meeting on November 24th, 2025, which I now present to the Board. Item 6A is a resolution requesting approval to name the Linda Connor 72 Completion Fund at Brooklyn College. I present policy 6A for the Board's consideration.
May I have a second for this item? Any discussion? Let's move to a vote. All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed or abstentions? That item is approved.
Thank you. Item 6B is a resolution requesting approval to name the James and Vicki Cunningham Scholarship Fund at the Grove School of Engineering at the City College of New York. Mr. Chairman, I present policy item 6B for the Board's consideration.
May I have a second for this item?
Second.
Any discussion? Let's move to a vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed or abstentions? That item's approved.
Thank you. Item 6C is a resolution requesting approval to establish and name the Leonard Davis Center for Performing Arts. I present policy item 6C for the board's consideration.
May I have a second for this item?
Second.
Any discussion? Let's move to a vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed or abstentions? That item's approved.
Item 6D is a resolution requesting approval to accept a death benefit payment from the Teachers Retirement System to the City of New York and Hunter College. A gift from Rosemary A. Bader, Hunter College, class of 1955. Mr. Chairman, I present policy item 6D.
May I have a second for this item?
Second.
Any discussion? Let's move to a vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed or abstentions? That item's approved.
Item 6E is a resolution requesting approval to accept the request from the estate of Daniel A. Felicetti at Hunter College. I present item 6E for the board's consideration.
May I have a second for this item?
Second.
Any discussion? Let's move to a vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed or abstentions? That item's approved.
Thank you. Item 6F is a resolution requesting approval to name the Professor John Tusiani Memorial Fund at Lehman College. I present policy 6F for the board's consideration.
May I have a second for this item?
Second.
Any discussion?
Yes. First, I want to thank the Chancellor because I brought it to his attention maybe 2 years ago or so about having an archive at Lehman College. And I want to thank President Delgado for his team there. It's an incredible archive on Professor Tusiani, who was a poet laureate in the state of New York, also taught at Lehman for 11 years. He wrote over 40 books in Italian and in his home language of Pugliese, which is part of Puglia, and Latin. He was an incredible individual. He died at 96, and I have to, in all transparency, he was a dear friend of mine, and I am so delighted that his brother has made a contribution to Lehman. And once again, I'd like to thank President Delgado for overseeing the archive that went up. So I hope that everyone get to Lehman College and take a look at what this man achieved in his lifetime. So thank you for the time.
Not at all. Thank you. Any other discussion? All right, let's move to a vote. All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed or abstentions? That item's approved.
That concludes our report, sir.
Thank you, trustee. Item number 7, the Committee on Facilities Planning and Management. Let me call on Facilities Planning and Management Chair Brian Oberfeld to present and move the following items.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, the Board Committee on Facilities Planning and Management considered the following matters at its meeting on November 24th, 2025, which I will now present to the Board. Item 7A is a resolution to authorize mechanical upgrades for Schuster Hall at Lehman College. Mr. Chairman, I present policy item 7A for the Board's consideration.
May I have a second for this item?
Second.
Any discussion? Let's move to a vote. All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed or abstentions? That item's approved.
Item 7B is a resolution to authorize construction for audiovisual technology system upgrade and community room renovation at the CUNY School of Law. Mr. Chairman, I present policy item 7B for the Board's consideration.
May I have a second for this item?
Second.
Okay. Any discussion? Let's move to a vote. All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed or abstentions? That item's approved.
Item 7C is a resolution to authorize construction for steam tunnel restoration at Queens College. Mr. Chairman, I present policy item 7C for the Board's consideration.
May I have a second for this item?
Second.
Any discussion? Let's move to a vote. All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed or abstentions? That item's approved.
Item 7D is a resolution to authorize construction for the Harron Hall Skylight and Lobby Project at John Jay College of Criminal Justice. Mr. Chairman, I present policy item 7D for the Board's consideration.
May I have a second for this item?
Second.
Any discussion? Let's move to a vote. All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed or abstentions? That item is approved.
Item 7E is a resolution to authorize the new dormitory at 2530 Grand Concourse, Bronx, New York, for Lehman College. Mr. Chairman, I present policy item 7E for the board's consideration.
May I have a second for this item?
Second.
Any discussion? Let's move to a vote. All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed or abstentions? That item is approved.
Item 7F is a resolution to authorize construction for the Center of Puerto Rican Studies Centro Expansion Phase 2 project at Hunter College. Mr. Chairman, I present policy item 7F for the board's consideration.
May I have a second for this item?
Second.
Any discussion? Let's now move to a vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed or abstentions? That item is approved.
Yes.
Item 7G is a resolution to authorize the City University Construction Fund to acquire condominium units at 40 Rector Street, New York, New York, and execute a lease for City University of New York. Mr. Chairman, I present policy item 7G for the board's consideration.
May I have a second for this item?
Second.
Any discussion? Let's move to a vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed or abstentions? That item is approved.
Mr. Chairman, that concludes my report.
Thank you, trustee. Item number 8 is a resolution to authorize a lease with Hadson Realty, 2 Park Avenue LLC at 2 Park Avenue, New York, to relocate the CUNY Institute for State and Local Governance. I guess I'd like to move that item. May I have a second?
Second.
That's on. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed or abstentions? That item is approved. The Chancellor has asked the Board to consider 2 additional resolutions. I'll ask the Secretary to read the resolutions. For the record, we'll first vote to add the item and then take a vote on the item itself. Ann, please read a brief explanation of the resolutions.
Item number 9 is the resolution to authorize the increased funding for Jenner & Block LLP to provide legal representation in connection with federal requests for information and testimony. Although the City University of New York currently utilizes significant legal resources, both through its in-house attorneys and, when appropriate, through the litigation services provided by the Office of the New York State Attorney General and the New York City Law Department, the Office of the General Counsel has identified the need for representation of the university in connection with federal investigations, inquiries, and requests for information and testimony. Although the Office of General Counsel requests and acknowledges that OAG's jurisdiction to represent CUNY Central and the University Senior Colleges, and the New York City Law Department's jurisdiction to represent the university's 2-year college, the urgent need for representation in connection with federal investigation is not covered by either entity. Securing outside counsel in connection with federal investigations, inquiries, and requests for information and testimony will support the Office of General Counsel in successfully accomplishing its mission and will strengthen the university's overall ability to address the full legal matters affecting the university.
I'd like to make a motion to add item number 9 to our agenda. May I have a second?
Second.
All right. All of those in favor? Aye. Any opposed or abstentions? That item has been added. I'd like to present item 9 for the board's consideration. May I have a second for that item?
Second.
Any discussion on the item? We'll now move to a vote. All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed or abstentions? That item has been approved.
Item number 10 is a resolution to accept a gift from the 2025 fund on behalf of Lehman College. Lehman College gratefully acknowledges the generosity and groundbreaking vision of Mackenzie Scott and enthusiastically supports acceptance of a $50 million gift from the 2025 fund for the advancement of Lehman College and its mission, and in support of the diverse community through a broad range of initiatives and investments.
I'd like to make a motion to add item number 10 to our agenda. May I have a second? Any discussion? Let's move to a vote. I'd like all those in favor?
Yes.
Any opposed or abstentions? All right, I now present item number 10 to the board for your consideration. May I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion on the item? And let me also just congratulate Lehman College, its president and its staff for not just resting on its laurels, but following through and making sure that it has led to another grant. And again, to thank Mackenzie Scott for her support of CUNY and support of our institutions. We are all incredibly proud of this moment. So.
And should we say that we have an additional other 25 worthy campuses of consideration, right?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Any other comments? All right, let's now move to a vote. All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed or abstentions? We happily accept the $50 million. Anything else? All right, there being no further business, I'd like to ask for a motion to adjourn the meeting. May I have a second? All right, we are adjourned. Thank you all. Happy holidays, everybody. Healthy and happy.